This enchanted isle, set in a serene silver sea, is paradise indeed. This is my isle, the Isle of Man. I am Manannan, god and protector to this isle. I am the spirit that exists in this beautiful land. I am the sun that warms your face, the water that laps your shore. I exist in the earth and in the air. I was here before the beginning and shall remain beyond the end. All who dwell with me here share in the richness of thousands of years of history. And now you can join us and learn about this ancient land and what it is to be Manx.
Now, children, Manx heritage is extremely important. These people are your ancestors. They are where you came from.
So this is where the birds and the bees are then, miss?
Don't be cheeky, Mr. Quail. Now, I want you to study this exhibition carefully, children. I'll be asking you questions later about what the Isle of Man was like hundreds of years before you were born.
Why? Can't you remember, miss?
Very funny, Brescia. Now behave yourselves. I'm going to talk with the curator. I'll be back in 15 minutes, and I expect some work to have been done.
Hey, Brescia, look at the size of this boat. It's massive.
Yeah, I bet it's not as fast as our sea cat. I've got earrings like that.
What, that big?
Oh, this is ridiculous. We all know about Manx history.
Ah, but do we?
Well, of course we do. Right, John?
Well, I don't know.
Of course we do. Pump up some sounds then.
Children of today, adults of tomorrow, listen to my voice and heed my teachings. For I am Manannan, and I have an important task for you to fulfill. As we stand on the threshold of a new millennium, the dawn of a new age of discovery, you have a duty to those who trod this land before you. To learn from history is to anticipate the future and its dangers. Therefore, in order for you to truly become Manx men and women of the 21st century, you must first embrace what it is to be truly Manx.
What the... hello? Who, or in fact, what are you?
Calm yourself, young alien.
Oh yeah, we're calm, all right. Yeah, I'm calm, see? Steady as a rock. Who are you?
My dear Brescia, you are in no danger, for I am Manannan.
But... surely not. The Manx god? Nah. You're a myth. A legend from years ago. You don't really exist.
Well, if I don't exist, who are you talking to?
He's got a point. But why can't everyone else hear you?
Yeah.
Because to them, the spirit of man is a voice calling to those who cannot hear it.
So if you truly are this Manannan god bloke, what do you stand for? Why do you exist? That is, if you do. I'm not saying whether you do or don't at this point.
I exist as the spirit of this island. I am everywhere, yet I am nowhere. I am a shapeshifter who will be at your side, leading the way whilst watching your back. I protect the people of this island with my cloak of mist.
Yeah. Well, saying all that, what makes us different?
What makes a Manxman, or woman, different from anyone else?
Why are we so special?
Just look beyond your first impressions. Look deeper, and you will find there's a great deal more to being Manx. Travel back with me thousands of years to when early Celtic farmers first settled in Man and called it Ellen Vannin. Generations of families lived within these roundhouses.
I can't even stand sharing a bedroom with my brother.
Bet he can't stand sharing a bedroom with you.
Indeed. Just think how you would have liked living in these houses. Conditions were cramped, food and survival had to be worked for. If the Celtic settlers nurtured the land, then the land would reward him.
Without any TV as well.
Their lives were simple, and they had to make their own entertainment. Despite the protection afforded to my isle by her seas, new teachings found their way here, with the Celts choosing to worship a Christian God above any other.
But I thought you said that you were their god.
I did. But what you fail to realize is that I am a shapeshifter. Was this a new Christian God? Or was it just me, Manannan, in a different guise?
So, what came next?
Throughout these years, my cloak of mist protected these settlers. But eventually my cloak was breached, and Viking invaders landed and seized the island and its inhabitants. Eventually, man became their home. After all, why purge a land of its treasures when you can nurture it to submit them to you? Why see a Celtic woman as an enemy when you can see her as your wife and mother to your child? The union between Celt and Viking led to the creation of the Manx culture and the birth of its parliament, the Tynwald.
Hey, that's still going on today, isn't it?
Yes, with its annual outdoor ceremony, Tynwald still rules the island to this day, more than 1,000 years later, allowing the Isle of Man to remain truly independent from its neighbours. These are the origins of the Manx people.
What makes us stand out, though? Yorkshiremen are known as coal miners.
Welshmen for their leeks.
Even steelworkers from Sheffield are known as strippers.
What do Manx people do?
To begin with, the Manx were self-sufficient with their farming. Though being an island, it was inevitable that they would become a seafaring nation and skilled fishermen. But they also became notorious for smuggling.
Wow.
Cool.
Manx smugglers imported vast quantities of tobacco, alcohol, and other valuable commodities.
So we're sailors as well, then?
Well, you remember Mutiny on the Bounty, don't you?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, Fletcher Christian, who was involved in that, he was Manx. And Captain Bligh lived on the Isle of Man. The island's 19th century economy was based on the fishing industry, with its famous Manx kippers.
Anything more than just sailing?
Yeah, we want to know more.
Well, the success of the Manx seafarer led to the formation of the Isle of Man Steam Packet Company in 1830.
Hey, aren't they still going as well?
Yes, they are one of the world's longest-running ferry operators. And this year, they are 170 years old. They offered the Victorian holidaymaker a new option: quick, cheap transport to the Isle of Man. By the beginning of the 20th century, tourism had become the island's chief industry, with hundreds of thousands of holidaymakers visiting each year.
We love to walk and stroll along the promenade. We love to paddle and bathe in the sea. We laugh and take a ride when the horse turns, and watch the world pass us by merrily. For it's a golden age when the sun will shine, wave at beaches and kippers and trams. Mirth and laughter never cease.
Tourism made this island what it is today. Stretches of glorious promenades fronted by beautiful Victorian guest houses, transport systems to take you from town to country in a matter of minutes.
But tourism isn't that big anymore.
Yeah, we don't see hundreds of thousands of people flocking to the island every week. What about today? What kind of Isle of Man am I growing up in?
By the late 20th century, tourists began to bypass the island for sunnier climes, and the Manx were left to find a new means of survival. But remember, I am the spirit of man. I am a shapeshifter, and the Manx have always been able to adapt. The people of man have learned to change and focus on something new. And the island is taking on a new guise, which is successfully steering it into the 21st century. Finance. With favourable taxes, enticing banks and businesses to the island, the prosperity has led to the development of a booming finance industry, which is enabling the island to look ahead into the 21st century with the emergence of e-commerce. From the high street bank to the offshore financial whiz kid, the island now plays a major role within the big money game.
You invested, we counted, we keep him nice and safe. 1,000 to 10,000, it's all the same. From the financial whiz kid to the offshore bank, it is the Isle of Man in the money game. We're talking big money, pennies to pounds, over the counter on the internet. The Isle of Man's now in the money game, and it can still get bigger. Oh yeah!
Ellen Vannon, the Isle of Man, looking forward into the 21st century with its eye on the past as its guide. So remember, being Manx isn't about where you came from or how your name is spelt. It's about embracing my island in honor of those who have passed before you and those yet to come. As you live, allow yourself to be open to my spirit, and then you can truly call yourself Manx. One people, one nation, Ellen Vannon. Or as we say in the ancient Gaelic tongue, Un Schlei, Una Shun, Ellen Vannon.
Well, children, I do hope you've been working hard.
Oh, yes, miss.
You've no idea, miss.
It was brilliant, miss.
We really have delved deeply into our heritage, miss.
And, well, what do you think of Manx history now, then?
Wicked!